Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly from cookingwithkimberly.com, and I'm going to show you guys how to cook plantains, probably a different way than you've ever had them. Now, I call these Venezuelan style because when I was in college, I went to school in the States, down south, far down south in the States. And when I was in university, my parents took in some exchange students. Mostly they were from Venezuela, and we had one girl in particular that stayed with for quite some time. And I ended up calling her kind of like my sister. She's my Venezuelan sister. Shout out to Valentina Prada. Love you, baby. Congratulations on your new baby. You're the best. Anyway, so she taught... What's that?
I'm so proud of her with her baby.
Mom says she's so proud of you with her baby. I know that doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but to her it will. So anyway, this is Cara Valentina. Thank you, Tina, for showing us how you guys make these at home. So this is a plantain. Looks like a banana. It's not actually a banana. You don't want to just open it up and eat it because they're not sweet. They're like starchy, kind of like potato, I would say. How about that? And the trick is you're going to get them in some variety. They might be green when you get them. They might be bright yellow. And this is kind of like almost there. You want them black, the skin black. Don't worry, they're not rotten. It's ripening inside. Now I can feel that they're getting softer, not like as soft as a banana. Now this is a regular banana. This is an aged regular banana. Got me? So they're small. This is bigger, much bigger usually. And this is much more soft and mushy than this. And this is black. So got me? This is much harder. Okay, so you're just going to open this up. I'm using my paring knife. My Mercer Renaissance paring knife. Got a new paring knife. I know I've been bragging on my big chef knife. But this is a paring knife. I think it's a 3.5 incher. And what I love about it is that it fits my hand perfectly. I have very small hands. If no one's noticed, I have nice long fingers, but my hands are small. And sometimes it's difficult for me to handle these great big giant paring knives. Like, check this one out. This is supposed to be some kind of paring knife. Like, I don't know. I don't know. This is a paring knife. This is a proper paring knife. This is German steel, baby. It's high carbon German steel, just like me. German steel. So I'm going to slice into this. It's extremely sharp. Be careful with your new knives. They're super sharp. Okay. And I'm just going to peel this off. Now you're going to see what it looks like inside. Don't be afraid to buy them like almost black in the store either. You're going to be okay. It's all good. Once you do it once, you're going to be fine. These are super easy. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to bake these, roast these up. And right now my oven is preheated to 325 degrees. So here you go. Here is my plantain. Now I'm going to slice this in half. I want to make 2 even halves, and the only way to do that is through the curve, not this way, because it's not even. You're going to screw it up. You want to do it this way so that each half is exactly the same. So slice from one tip to the other tip. All right. Okay. Now, I have like you can use a cookie sheet or a baking dish or whatever. This one came from my Freddy. I don't know. Does everyone call them Freddies?
No.
Okay. I guess I should tell you what a Freddy is. You know how you have a microwave and you call it the Mikey? Well, you know those toaster ovens? You know, toaster oven.
This is a Wolfgang Puck.
What do we have? Oh, we have a Wolfgang Puck one. So there. But yeah, any toaster oven, we've always called them Freddies, just because it's a Mikey and a Freddy, and that differentiates and everyone knows what it is, but maybe you guys don't. So call it a Freddy, that's what it is, according to Cooking with Kimberly. So here we go. We've got my 2 pieces, and I sprayed the pan. I'm just going to put them on this sheet, okay? Next, what I'm going to do, and maybe I should show you a little closer. Let's see if I can show you. Put it down here. So now I have my 2 pieces, right? Paring knife. So you see that center bit? If you can see like a vein down the center. It's slightly different. You can see almost like seeds, sort of. So I'm just going to make a wedge, like a diamond shape this way. Wait, that way into it. Not cutting all the way through to the bottom, but just a nice little wedge out of the center. Okay? And you're going to ever so gently peel that out without ripping everything and tearing it apart, or cutting through the bottom. Hopefully I didn't do that. Got to be gentle. Now, typically this is going to be, they're going to be filled with mozzarella cheese. I know that sounds weird, right? don't worry, it's delicious. And today I don't have mozzarella, and I'm going to do something different. I've never used another cheese, and I'm going to use another cheese today. That's cool with me. So see how I mean? You just have to kind of work it. You really make sure that you don't go through the bottom. That's most important. All right, come on out. You just want to get it just out. Come on, baby. Thank God my knife is very sharp, because if it wasn't, I'd be very frustrated right now. Okay, I'm just going to put my wedges to the side. I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to finish this one while I talk to you. Back here, I don't think you need to see that again. So here's my wedge out of the center, right? And here's my banana, my plantain, and now it has like a open trough to pour in your cheese. It's going to melt in there. Hopefully you can see me. Let me move this up again. Okay. So repeat on the other side, right? Same thing. Sit tight, guys. I will hopefully be faster. Okay. That's why a sharp knife is very, very handy. Now, I got this knife from ProChefGearPlus.com. They are awesome. They shipped it to me very, very quickly. I got a chef's knife, I got a boning knife, and I got a paring knife. All right. Out you come. Over here you go. Okay, so now I have two prepared and ready. Okay, move that out the way. Next, you're gonna grate your cheese. Super easy, right? Super easy. Tonight, I usually make like 3 or 4 of them, but only 2 of us are eating tonight, and that's what's going on. So I'm just gonna get enough cheese to fill these bad boys up. Okay. You want to be generous with them. Why skimp? I mean, it's unnecessary. But if you have mozzarella, I suggest you try the mozzarella first so that you get a nice idea. Now, when plantains cook up, they get a little bit sweeter, but they're definitely not as sweet as bananas. You got me? It definitely has kind of like a banana-y flavor, but to a much less degree. You know what else I'm going to put in here tonight, Mom? Just for fun?
What?
And fancy?
What's that?
I'm going to slice up some piquillo peppers.
Oh, yes, that would be good.
I'm going to slice up my fire-roasted piquillo peppers. And I'm going to just place some on top. It's going to be pretty too. See the reason why you want to spray that dish? Because you've got cheese is going to be melting everywhere, and you're going to be so angry that you have to peel off this awful burnt cheese if you don't use nonstick stuff. Okay? So, generous, generous. Sit tight, I'm going to do something special. Let me get it out of my fridge. I'm going to use these piquillo peppers that I got. I've been tearing these up. They're awesome for all kinds of things. Holy moly. This is non-traditional, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, before I do that, no, after I do that. So I'm just going to take 1 piquillo pepper. These are Royal Command fire-roasted piquillo peppers. Piquillo peppers are peppers. They're not spicy. They're sweet. And you can see all the little charred bits on there. I love these things. They're awesome. Look at this huge can I got. I made these awesome soups this week with it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, paring knife again. My cool paring knife. We're just going to slice extremely thin slices tonight. And I can afford to do that because I can actually make that happen because I have an extremely sharp knife. You're going to see how sharp it is in 1 second. You're going to be shocked because I bet you've never been able to do this with your knife. Check out the thinness of my strips that I just got. Like really super, super razor thin almost. So I'm just going to place those on top, and this is going to look so pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this little crisscross pattern like they're like shoelaces. Check it out. Pretty cool. I'm going to show you. When they cook up, roast up, this is going to be a really pretty dish now. I'm gonna decorate the other one. Hold on, you have to wait with me. You're cooking with me tonight, cooking with Kimberly. Hold on. I know, I'm being all frou-frou. I don't usually do that. I'm shocking, aren't I, tonight? You know why? Because I don't have to go anywhere for a couple days and I get to relax and it's snowing and disgusting outside. And I don't have a time deadline today, which is unheard of, isn't it, Mom? Unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
No deadlines, no crazy projects to do. I just kind of get to relax today and cook and have fun, and I don't get enough time to do that, to just play in the kitchen. All right, and I'm going to put some on these wedges too, just for good measure. Use up the rest of my pretty piquillos. These piquillo peppers that I got them because they're fire roasted. And I just wanted these peppers because I want to make these cool soups. And I couldn't find them at my grocer, so I ordered them online from Qualifirst Foods. It's qualifirst.com. Literally ordered it in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 a.m. And the stuff was at my door at like 10 or 11 in the morning. And now I know I live very close to Toronto. I'm in Niagara Falls, and it's like an hour and a half away. But I was just like, wow, that's like serious service. I wasn't mad at all. I was very happy to have received it so quickly. Anyway, there's my peppers. This looks fabulous, but to top it off, we're just going to sprinkle very lightly some cayenne pepper. You can use other peppers if you want. You could use smoked paprika powder, like a La Chinata smoked paprika powder, or you could use other chilies like an ancho chili powder or chipotle. Let me just show you a couple varieties here. And don't forget, where's my paprika? Oh, my paprika over here. Now, paprika is also a pepper, but it's sweet. Oh, well, they have hot varieties, spicy varieties as well, but this is a sweet version. This is paprika, and it's a smoked paprika powder from La Chinata. It's amazing. Here's the chipotle chili powder. I have an ancho chili powder. I have like a lot of chilies, but I use cayenne pepper probably the most, right, Mom? I would say.
Yes.
My cayenne, I definitely love some cayenne. It's very versatile, easy to use. It gives that bit of spice, but doesn't give a whole lot of different flavor behind it, but it imparts that spice like you want. So it keeps the integrity of your dish, but just adds a little bit of spice. Now, sometimes when you add these other chili powders, like this one is kind of sweet and smoky, the ancho, and then the chipotle is very smoky. The paprika is very smoky too. Beware of the smoky ones, because if you're not featuring that flavor as the main thing of your dish, you might be you might be sad at the end, because all you're going to taste is that, because it's the smoky, and that's okay if that's what you want. But like in this instance, I want to taste the little things in here. I want to taste those plantains. They're not really strong, so I don't want to overpower them with a smoky flavor. I won't be able to taste them. This cheddar cheese, it's a sharp variety, but I don't think it's very sharp. Whatever kind this is, it's not real sharp. So it's kind of like a blend, and I don't want to make everything taste smoky tonight. That's all. But these look pretty. Look at them. Look at the crisscrosses. See how creative you can be when you have like 2 seconds to think? Cool. These are going in my oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Check them in 10. You don't want that cheese to burn. You want it to bubble bubble. You don't want it to burn. And they go. Timer. Never forget your timer. The timer is your best friend. It really is. Mine like yells at me until I actually come turn it off. Like incessantly, doesn't stop. Does it, Mom?
Yes. That's
right. It would go all night if you let it. Like seriously, it's like, come turn me off. You're supposed to be in here cooking. Cripes, Frank. Anyway, so yeah, bragging on my knives. I'm gonna show you these bad boys in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna check on them just to make sure that it's cooking properly. You want to make sure those plantains cook. Now it's thinner now that you took the wedges out, so that center isn't so thick. So it's easier. That's even better for you. You're probably gonna fight over those little wedges on the side because it's all like gonna be crispy, cheesy bits, and everyone's gonna be like, I want that, and then you're gonna want one of the big pieces as well. So in 10 minutes you'll see what we're looking at, and if it doesn't look right, I'll wait for 15 and then bring it out. So check it at like 10. If it looks like it's browning and the cheese is bubbling, you might want to consider taking it out in the next minute or so. If it's not and it's still like working on it, leave it 15 minutes, okay? And then take it out. Then you're ready to serve it immediately. So cool, I'm gonna show you in a sec. Hi everybody, my timer just went off. I waited 12 minutes, set 2. 12 minutes, and here they are. Here's what they look like. Those piquillo peppers look really cool on there. See how this is all nice and browned and crispy and crunchy? You're going to fight over that, no doubt. So the cheese, see how it's not completely brown, but it's bubbled and it's slightly browny-ish on the edges. So it's just perfect. Like, these are perfect. Hold on. Okay. You're going to need, like, a nice spatula, nice flipper, because it's probably stuck on with the cheese on the sides. Now, the plantain is nice and soft now. It's cooked, it's baked, it's roasted, whatever you want to call it. It's done. So you don't have to worry about it being raw-ish. And I'm just going to put it on this plate. They're very flimsy, so be gentle. That's going to be a side dish tonight. What are we having? Ham and rice and plantains. That sounds delicious. So look at this. That's what it looks like now. You can see it a little better. Yummy. And since I'm the chef and I cooked these for everybody, I get to steal some of the crunchy bit that I want to have. And then I can taste it and I can tell you how awesome it is. Okay, with the pimento peppers and the cheddar cheese. See, again, don't forget, we usually use mozzarella. So sorry, Tina, for not keeping it exactly traditional. My bad. Okay. Or maybe you can try it like this and you'll like it like this, honey. Because I know they ate the cheddar with the arepas, didn't they? Mom?
Huh?
They put cheddar cheese in the arepas. Right? That is stupendous.
They sometimes put cheddar and they sometimes put mozzarella.
Mom was talking to me, sorry. Sometimes they would put cheddar, sometimes they would put mozzarella when they eat arepas. They're like a corn muffin, corn cake, fried, yeah. I gotta say, this is fantastic. You get the sweetness from the plantain. You get that funny, that really nice hot spice from the cayenne that you can't really tell what kind it is. The piquillo peppers give a nice texture, a nice hit of sweetness, and a little bit of fire grilled flavor. And then that cheese just mellows everything out, keeps it all together. It's a beautiful thing. You have to try these. These are awesome. So this is how to make plantains Venezuelan style with cheddar and piquillo peppers. That's it. That's it. That's all. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Check out the fan page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. All of my shows are on YouTube. It's youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. The site is cookingwithkimberly.com. Check out all my new recipes. Lots coming soon. So much exciting things going on. Stay tuned and eat deliciously. Good night.